Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Serendipity by Melanie. Today I'm just going to be showing you some of the crafts that I've done, talking about them. Some failed, you know me. I'm just starting, I'm just learning, but welcome back and I will get right into it. In the comments, I'm going to ask you to add a few comments with suggestions for me. I have, as an example, right? So I have redone these. There's two of them. Planter pots. They used to all be totally brown, but I did a Mod Podge on the sides, but I didn't on here or back here. So I'm wondering if I should. Put a comment in and let me know. I don't mind it like this. The other pieces, it won't take long to do. I'm just not sure what to do with them. So Mod Podged some napkins onto it and painted it white first. So there's the one. I have two of them and they're identical. I wanted to show you just what I'm using these cute mint green jars for. Here's my paint brushes, and for watercoloring I want to try it. So these ones hold water while you dip in to go to the color. So I just picked those up. And then the other one is just for my scissors. They just cut the different shapes. And that's for paperwork. And I have three of these. They were Party Light. I've only chalk painted them the white right now. I haven't sealed them with anything. I'm still wondering what I would like to do with them, because right now I'm just using them. These are actually makeup brushes and they were brand new. I had them for a while. So I'm using them for waxing and a little bit of painting on smaller objects. Just when they get worn out, then I'll just toss them. And so I have two of these for my makeup brushes to paint with. And then one is holding my glue sticks. And I picked this up online, and it's a mister, so when you fill it with water and you press it, it compresses so that it keeps spraying, so you're not constantly doing that. So I'm going to give that a try. I haven't done anything that I need it with yet. But I had told you about a vacuum that I got. I hadn't put batteries in it, but it works really good. And you just twist and all the stuff stays in here. And I had vacuumed up my table before I set it up. And so then I just dump it in the garbage and you're good to go. Check for any, dust bunnies or any clumps of something. So yeah, it works really well. And I didn't pay that much for it, $7, $8. So then, salt and pepper shakers. These were the small ones, and I just shabby chic them with a darker wax. So when I'm showing you this, the wax is okay. It was a liquid, a darker wax, and I don't mind this look. So I also have min wax, and I tried that on these, but it's much thicker. I'm not sure if I like this look or not. I might end up redoing it. I'm not sure. These are bookends or wall. You put something on top when you hang them on the wall. There are two of them. And they started out as this color. I left one side not done so that I could show you. And I like them, but it seems like the min wax, I'm not wiping off far enough to get that distressed look. It just looks like that's the color of the paint. So I would prefer to use a liquid wax and do sections, put it on and rub it off. Rubbing this off, I did get a lot off, but to buff it and to make it shine, if you want it shiny, you can do that. But I'm just not 100% happy. Doesn't mean somebody else doesn't like it, and I understand that. So when I finish them, all I have to do is these two sides on them And when I finish them, then I will just put them up for sale. Speaking of that, the items that I am selling will be on my Facebook, Serendipity by Melanie. And the reason for that is I can keep track of which sells and put sold in the comments when they do sell. I have sold a couple items, and I'm just hoping that I can get the videos done soon enough so that people outside of my town have the opportunity. I'm holding this in my hand. It's just so cute, a little bathtub. It was navy blue, and I just chalk painted it in white wax. And then I just threw some little flowers in there, but they just dump out. It's just a soap dish. So the flowers do just dump out. I wanted to show you these only because they bring back a million memories from my childhood. I got these delivered last night, and I just love them. So 2 cuckoo clock weights, and they're, the copper over black, and these are vintage. So I'm just maybe make a wreath with them. They are quite heavy, so I'll decide what I'm doing with them. I just got them last night, and yeah, from Vavenby. They dropped them off. And then I did a couple salt and pepper shakers. I just painted white and then the Mod Podge on top. And I just mixed my own, so it's glue and water. And then these ones, I just put a little sprig of flowers in it. And these are similar to the first pair that I showed you. And then these ones, they're just the green. So napkins over top the salt and pepper shakers first that I did them white chalk paint. These ones, I didn't use chalk or anything on the inside of them, but I did the same white. I'm trying to think of my words. Okay, so clear coated them with a flat matte finish, and then I even did the insides, but I didn't paint the inside. So I have 2 of these. They're about 3 inches. And then these spoons, I just put a dark wax over top of them. They were quite yellow, like brand new, more or less the color that is on the edge of this piece of wood. And then this one, just a pounder, and then, yeah, so I just threw them in here just so I remembered to show you. Because when things get laying on the counter or on the table, I mean, I finished this up quite some time ago, but I forgot to show you. I just threw some faux succulents in it. It's, you can use it as a planter, and I just did the chalk paint with the gray to make the faux cement look on it. And so it can be used just as a riser, little display. And that's that one. And then I have a box of buttons that I have to find it first, but I put them on the corks that I bought. I've only done 2 because that's all the buttons I found so far. So they're 3-dimensional, and I'll use them for my wax seals. So when you, in the olden days, when you would melt wax and this would be the seal to sign your name. So I just have these 2 done, and I will be making up more. And the wax seals I have on my Etsy page, I'm not sure if I do anymore because I had taken a bunch of stuff down, so I don't think they're there. And I wanted to make up these embroidery hoops, and this was my first one, and just the stamping of the bird. It's not dark enough, but I did want to show you that it didn't turn out, in my opinion. And I will put that one down. So These ones I held on or in place for a lot longer. And to me, this one turned out cute little Easter bunny. And I will just sell them as a group of 3. And a little bird. And these are only like 3 inches. And a little duck. The little duck isn't quite dark enough, but it will do. The first one I didn't feel turned out. So those are my embroidery hoops. People are talking about IOD molds and dry clay. And I was using some, and the dry clay said on this, there's 3 kinds I have. On this one certain kind, it says that even after you do your mold, the clay can still be molded around a rounded pot, or even after it dries, you can still use it. So I did up 2. They weren't turning out the way I would like them to. Maybe I should turn this light a little bit. Me and my videos, I swear. So this has been like a week, and they're supposed to be pliable, bendable, but there's no way I can get that around anything, so without it breaking. So these, not sure what I'll do with this one. This one just go in the garbage because I just broke it, which I expected to do. And that was just my test piece. And then I have this little tray. So far it is just the chalk painted dollar store little tray. So I'm going to put a thick coat of wax on it, and then I'm just going to use it for my paintbrushes, just the ones that need to dry or that I'm using at the time, and just put that on my table. And then I made these in the video I showed you. I got some placemats. So I made up my placemats the other day, and it's just folding them in half, gluing the sides, leaving one side open, stuffing it, and then finish gluing. So this one turned out, I have 4 of these, and they're a small lumbar, like cushion. So there's 4 of them. And then these ones, I haven't fluffed them up totally. And I find that the thicker the placemat, the easier it is. The thinner ones, when I'm not using a form, I'm just hand stuffing them from an old pillow or something like that. And I find that your stuffing has to be more symmetrical. Like I'll just move it around and get it somewhere that I like, and then, you know, but it will take a little effort. So I have 2 of these, and I'll give you the example. These ones I love. They were so nice to stuff, and then you just, you know, pop them in the center. Oops, sorry, I'm still getting over my broken arm, so it doesn't work all the time, you know, when people display the cushions. But these turned out really well, and they are the thicker placemats. So I like the colors of them. And I had shown a few rolling pins that I had picked up. So all I did to these is just paint the handles in a vintage green. So they'd be good for Christmas, all season. People display different rolling pins in wine racks and that sort of thing. So just to make them look vintage. And yeah, I haven't thought about doing anything around the center yet. I think I have to practice more. I'm not very good at crafting. I'm just learning. So I thought that maybe on one of them I will try to do something in the center. And I'm just filling my table. So I have this lamp shade, and I want to make it into a Christmas ornament. So it's just chalk painted right now in the white. So there'll be ribbons and different things I'll add to it. I just haven't found my box of ribbons. So just to display it, I thought, oh, I'll put these feathers in it right now. Just something that I like the look of, wispy. But they wouldn't stand up because this isn't a vase. It's just a lampshade. So I have these paper iridescent straws. And then I just put them in for more support. It's not like it's perfect for display. I was just doing this so I could show you. But when you're doing flower arrangements, not all flowers are strong enough to stand up. So you can also use the straws to give them a bit of a stem. I have them in different colors, like green, and then I have a gold and a white. But I like the iridescent. They're my favorite. But some flowers, like, they just don't have the ability to stand on their own. And if they're fake, that's fine. If they're live, then the paper straws aren't going to last very long, as you would know. So that's just my idea. So I'm working on more. I have 4 of these. They were the clear glass, smoky color, like milky. So I did the chalk paint, so there'll be ribbon and things hanging. They haven't been sealed yet, so there, I'm working on those 4. And like I say, I haven't found my ribbons yet, and my fingernails must be dirty just because I've been painting today. And this mauve, I like to have a few pretty things on my table. I just have to find the ribbons and such to add some little display to it. And I had shown you that before, so I did a second coat on the inside and I like it more. And then I would love to do water paints. And I'm just practicing with stamps. So I have a stamp with the 5 houses on it. And it didn't turn out because, you know, I'm learning. So it has the black on the edges and stuff. So I just flipped it over and tried it again. And I think this will be the first one that I try watercolor paints on. And it has dried the black. So I just want to try some water paints. Like, I don't have enough to craft with. And then this one, I just did 2 floral ones, lilacs on cardstock on the water paint paper. It's thicker than paper, so I've done that, and then I'll just maybe cut it in half, paint them separately. I'm not sure, but I'll give it a try. And I had these furniture legs. Unfortunately, I only have 2, but they were painted like purple stripes with red and orange. They were multicolored. So sometimes when I'm chalk painting, I still have a bit of paint left over. And I'm done a project, and I'd like to have some things on my table just so I can quickly add a coat here or there to use up and not waste. So that's the reason why they just have the coat of chalk paint. I haven't decided if I'm cutting them or what I'm going to be doing with them. Maybe more Christmas ornaments. I'll just cut the bottoms off and hang them from the tree. And I had shown you some of those chocolate molds that I got in the package sealed. So I just started these, a little bit of green and some darker wax. I haven't even painted the backs yet. I just wanted to get them ready for the video because sometimes I just don't have enough for a video. So I thought, even if I just 3/4 of the way finish them. And then what I'll do is I will have a little picture on the inside or one of the stickers that I did or that I bought. Just different things that I will do in them. And then when they're done, I will show you. Here's another, this set of candlesticks. I'm not happy how they turned out. I don't know if somebody else is going to like them. I will put them up for sale, just like at cost. So $15 Canadian, right? So if they don't sell, then I'll just redo them again. I don't know what it is. Just the yellow in the gold. The gold isn't true gold to me. And it just, I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. So anyways, I will put them up for sale. Somebody might like them as is. And I'm more a silver person, so I couldn't decide whether to do the highlights in silver or gold. Gold is coming back, but I'm not maybe that's what bothers me. And here's the other one. It's got more gold on it than the other one. So there's a pair of them. So that, I think, is everything on the table that I have just repurposed, and some aren't finished and some are. Some I just need help. If you could put any information in the comments for me, like that wax. Maybe if I put it, the min wax, like it's a paste, maybe if I put it on and only did 1-inch squares, but I think I will stick to a liquid wax. And then my next video coming up is just going to be a short one. I'm going to go tape it right now. The weather's kind of nice outside, but it is a bit breezy. So I will be working on that project. I just finished painting my living room. My living room was burnt red, the paint color. And I've been here just shy of 2 years. So I finally felt that I could paint the walls after breaking my arm. And so I did that. Not able to show everything before and after on a video. So what I did is I had a before picture from the realtor, and then I put an after picture of it's called Tinsmith. It's like a silver that I painted it. So you can go on to the Facebook Serendipity by Melanie and check it out there, and you can see the comparison. Also, a year ago I had redone a dresser. It was like flaming yellow. I picked it up for $5 and I redid it, hoping to mimic Kasha. I think Kacha. I think that's her name on YouTube. And I did very well. So there's a before and after. It's now periwinkle blue. And those pictures, like I say, are on my Facebook Serendipity by Melanie. I'm going to close at this moment, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry, I'm stumbling for my words today. You know that I do have a problem with that. Just not used to doing videos again. And I really enjoy the comments and you saying hello to me after being away for so long. Love you. Bye-bye now.